Well, it looks like CNN may have produced one of the weirdest and most bonkers interviews of all times this week, when CNN's conservative commentator Scott Jennings got into it with former Obama campaign manager Jim Messina. So, in case you haven't seen this clip, which I find hard to believe because it has gone viral over the last, 36 hours, here's the clip, just watch it, and then we'll talk about it after. Take a look.
Enough with the talking points.
I feel like your debate with Karl Rove that you had before you came here, like your ears are clogged. I'm telling you.
I'm concerned that the RNC gave you the talking points and now you can't shift.
I tell you what, man. Do you have a single friend?
Guys,
absolute
guys.
jerk.
Well, guys, stop.
I'm sorry. I don't. No. I'm sorry. I don't come on here and read talking points. You know me, and you know me, and you. I don't come on here and read talking. I don't even know you, and you've come out here and insulted.
But the ad hominem attacks. Let's just.
I agree. I don't want to be accused of reading talking points. It is an absolute fact. Republicans are doing somewhat better with Hispanics. She laid it out. I agreed with that, and it's the truth.
Her name is Anna. Well, here's the thing. Wait.
So Mr. Jennings there, again, the conservative, gets pissed at Messina. Do you even have any friends? Like, okay, all right, let's start there, because that's obviously the big thing. Like, do you even have any friends? You're an absolute jerk. Even if Jim Messina doesn't have any friends, how is that relevant to anything you idiots were talking about? Right? Like, what does that even do? Why is that even relevant? Like, do you even have any friends? It's like, I mean, I got a couple. I thought we were talking policy, but I mean, if we want to talk about my personal life, like, why not, right? That, by the way, is how Messina should have responded if he wanted to play along with this idiot. But then I love the fact that Mr. Jennings is like, I don't even know who you are. It's like, okay, well then that seems like you don't pay very close attention to politics. If you're somebody who's involved in politics, you know the name Jim Messina. If you're really involved, you know exactly who Messina is, what he did, what his talking points were throughout the campaign, how he advised Obama. But most people in politics know the name Jim Messina. So don't sit there and act like, I don't even know who you are. Like, what is your name? Why are you here? Why are you sitting next to me? This is absurd. And then he goes on like, I know you and you and you. And they're like, yeah, we got names, you asshole. That's the best part. He's like, and she did it. Like, she has a name. It's Anna. And you know that. So maybe instead of sitting here like you're better than everybody else, maybe you can use our names because you do know them. So Mr. Jennings just got smacked down like all the way across the board. But I will say this. His "do you even have any friends" comment is in fact something that I myself have often wondered about some of these idiotic, just absolute horrible people, conservatives. And those are questions I actually would like to ask them, but not in a debate setting. Because think about it, like, do these people actually have friends? I'm not talking about Jim Messina. I'm talking about people like Scott Jennings. Like, Jennings, who do you hang out with on the weekend, right? Do you actually have friends come over for barbecues? Do people return your text messages? Or are you just sitting there on red like for days and days and days, and then you forget you even texted people who never responded? Is that what happened? Is that why you're so sad? Is that why you're always so angry? Same thing with so many of these other conservatives. You go out there, you talk a big game, you act like a bully, you trash all these, marginalized people in our country, and then you go home and you do what? You sit there lonely and bored and angry and sad. That's the life of a conservative. And what we saw Mr. Jennings there try to do to Mr. Messina was nothing short of pure projection. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.